Oh, someone's dirty old underpants there. Here we go. And what on earth is inside this bottle? Hi! Good morning everyone, and welcome to another litter pick. And look, we have the road sign. Got this specially for doing main roads like this. So I'm with Elizabeth today. We're in the village of Hengrave, just outside Bury St Edmunds, and we're going to be litter picking along this main road here. So Liz is going to start at this end with the sign. I've got a cone with me. I'm going to start down the other end, and we're going to work our way towards each other, meet in the middle. Here's Liz. She's already started.
Picking.
Already found a few cans and stuff from the brambles here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
A few bits and pieces there. Right, I'm going to hop in the car.
Okay.
I'll head down the other end towards Fornham All Saints. That's the next village. And then I'll hop onto the verge and hopefully we'll meet in the middle. Okay?
How long do you think it's going to take us till we meet?
I reckon we'll meet each other in about half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah, what do you think?
I was going to say an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Well, I remember that other main road we did. It was quicker than we thought.
I know, but
So,
half an hour?
yeah, look, volunteer. Volunteer. So it's 9:30 now, so I'm going to say by 10 o'clock we'll be there, all right? All right, so I've just pulled up on the other side. We've got the Stella can straight away. So welcome to the quiet little village of Fornham All Saints. This is about a mile north of Bury St Edmunds. And this is the main road that leads from Bury St Edmunds up to Mildenhall. So Mildenhall is a few miles north of here. So I'm going to go and meet Liz now. She started in Hengrave, as we said before, so that's the next village up the road. It's about a mile, probably just less than a mile between here and Hengrave. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. So the plan today, going to be walking down this side of the road. The verge is quite wide going all the way along, so it is safe enough for us. And then, as I say, I'll meet Liz about halfway down there. We'll see how much we get. I reckon we'll get a few bags, a couple of bags each. It's just all of this fast food stuff as normal. And then once we're done, my other plan is to try and do a little bit of sign cleaning, which I've never done before. There's a couple of speed signs down there. And there's also this village sign here as well, which has definitely seen better days. That could do with being replaced, to be honest. So yeah, something a bit different today. Some litter picking, but a bit of sign cleaning. Completely different location, very rural. And we'll see what we get. Finding quite a few bits of like torn up paper, little bits of cardboard that have been ripped up. I'm not too worried about those because they will break down. But stuff like this, the old Red Bull can that you find absolutely everywhere on any road, definitely be getting those. Oh no, my end's come off. That's bloody typical, that is. That's the one that I've super glued as well. That's the one problem with these tongs. I can't seem to get the ends to stay on. Glued them on, and that has worked quite well up until today. I do like using these. This is the Ranger Max. I find that areas like this where, you know, you've got clear ground and you can just keep picking. It is easier to work with. It's definitely much easier on the hand. Someone's L plate there, learner driver. Bit of fly posting there. People hang their advertising on street signs. And they're always the same flimsy old signs, and they never come and take them down. Should be able to break that up. There we go. Get that in the bag. That looks like a comb there. That is, look, someone's comb. What is this here? Big bottle under the hedge. See if we can pull that through. There we go. Now what on earth is inside this bottle? Oh, there's a hole in it. Oh, that's gross. Just gonna let the rest of that juice flow out of there. That's disgusting. Before I put that in my bag. There we go. Now, cleaning up main roads like this can be a bit of a contentious topic in the litter picking circles, believe it or not. Some people say that we shouldn't do main roads because they're so busy, it's just not safe. And the council and the highways agency should be taking care of it. Well, on that last point, if you were waiting for the council and highways to come and clean this up, I think you'd probably be waiting quite a long time, I'm afraid. But this road here, we don't do too many main roads, mainly for safety reasons actually. But this one here, as you can see, the verge is pretty wide, it's about 10 foot wide. I've got plenty of space if I did need to get in. Obviously got the cone just for extra safety, just in case. Makes me a little bit more visible. I am wearing a bright orange high-vis jacket, although you probably can't see that because it's behind the camera. Right, there's something on the other side of this hedge that I really want to get to, but how do I get through this hedge? I don't really want to go through it. Right, I'm just going to get down here and see if I can reach. Okay, well, I've ended up crawling through the hedge there. So you can see this beautiful field, look. It's a lovely winter's morning here, slightly misty, not too cold, just a few people out for dog walks I can see in the distance. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's get back under this hedge. Ah. Anyone driving past at that moment would have been thinking, what the hell is that? Why is that nutter crawling underneath that hedge there? Well, I was trying to pick up someone's litter. But yeah, litter picking main roads, my main piece of advice would be come on a Sunday morning. I was saying it's about 9:30, 10ish on a Sunday morning, which means that you haven't got very much traffic because most people are still in bed. And then just take as many safety precautions as you can, really. Like I say, we've got the cone, we've got the sign, we've got the high vis. I think that's enough. And if you're picking somewhere with a wide verge like this, you're probably going to be just fine. And there's a ditch on the other side up there, which I can see straight away. That's full of bottles and bits of plastic and stuff. So if we get time, we might go onto the other side after this. And what is this? Has this come off a vehicle? I'm guessing so, yeah. It's amazing how much stuff has ended up in this farmer's field. I suppose any of this light stuff would just blow underneath the hedge in a strong wind. Some more there. So we're doing the farmer a favour as well today, which is always a good thing. We've got to back local British farming. If anybody's been watching Clarkson's farm, you know exactly what I'm on about. The farmers around here are making next to nothing. And they work so hard all year round to produce food for us. And it's the same everywhere, it's not just here. I think it's the same in the States as well. All the farmers are getting screwed over and not getting paid a fair price for their produce. Wow, this is a classic one out here in the countryside. Do you know what that is? It's a helium balloon. And somebody's let that off, presumably for a birthday or some kind of celebration. And once it goes off into the sky, they think, oh, it's gone to heaven now. That's nice. And of course, it ends up landing in some poor farmer's field. Or worse, it gets wrapped around the neck of some poor animal out here. So yeah, not a big fan of helium balloons, I'm afraid. Oh, there's quite a lot here in this little entrance to the field. People have probably pulled over here in their cars and tossed it out their window, I'm afraid. It's very sad the way that people do that. But Liz and I are out here this morning. We're making that positive difference, getting it all picked up, helping nature, helping the farmer, helping the community. Just making the place look a little bit tidier. Traffic is starting to pick up a little bit. In case you're wondering, the speed limit is 50 miles an hour along this road. And that van that came through a second ago was probably doing over 60, I'd say. This one's hidden. Got buried because it's full of liquid, look. Don't even want to know what that is. You know what's surprising here? Well, it's not surprising to me, but you might find it surprising. It's the amount of alcohol along here. Gin and tonic, cans. Just picked up a Jameson whiskey bottle. Beer bottles. Loads of stuff. It's like, are people actually drink driving when they come along here? It's crazy because it's definitely coming out of people's cars. So yeah, it's a little bit worrying. Oh, there's loads of crap down here. A lot of it's falling through into the field. It's quite difficult to reach under the hedge. I'll get what I can get to. Right, there's an annoying packet of tobacco in here that I just can't seem to pull out. I'm gonna have to try and crawl in there and get it by hand. Come on, there you go. I just couldn't get the grabber to grip onto it properly. Another Peroni bottle here. Oh, have we got a bottle of pee? Maybe, I think so. Yeah, I think that's a bottle of pee. Disgusting, let's get that out of there. I know some of you are against doing that, but look, that bottle was absolutely full. If I just put it straight in my bag, that would really weigh me down. And I'm wearing pretty thick gloves. None of that's going to be touching my skin, holding it far away from me, etc, etc, etc. What gets me is, you find these areas where truck drivers have obviously got caught short and they've got to pee in a bottle as they're driving along or whatever. And you think all you got to do is take the bottle out, unscrew it, tip your piss into a bush somewhere, and then, well, ideally put the bottle in a bin. But if you're going to litter it, don't leave it full of your pee. Disgusting. Oh, there's another one here. Don't believe it. Funny thing is, this wall along here, this lovely old stone wall, that is the boundary of Hengrave Hall. It's like an idyllic old country manor that they use as a wedding venue these days. Right across the road from this lovely old elegant country manor, you've got big old bottles of piss all along the side of the road. That's just grim, isn't it? See what I can get from the back here. There's a few bits of plastic along here that I just couldn't reach from the verge. So just take this opportunity now to pick it up. Speaking of taking an opportunity, I'd like to take this opportunity while I gaze out on this beautiful green field as the sun is just starting to poke its head up, to say thank you very much to everyone who's been watching, liking and commenting on these videos. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for the super thanks, for the hyping, and for buying us a coffee. Your generosity is astounding, and we really, really appreciate you all. Thank you. Someone's dirty old underpants there. Beautiful. Right, this bag's getting pretty heavy now. It looks like there's quite a lot along this next stretch. It won't come out on the camera, you can probably only see the grass and the leaves. Some of it's quite buried under the surface. But trust me, it's there. Realized I haven't explained why we're doing this particular area or how we know about it. So I think I mentioned a few videos back that Liz and I have taken on an allotment now. It's basically an area of land where you can grow your own vegetables. And now that it's winter here, I've started to do some preparation for getting things in the ground, and the main thing I want us to do this time of year is get some fertilizer in the soil, some manure. So one of our neighbours was telling us about this farm, not too far from here, where they've got stables, they keep horses, and they just have an endless supply of horse manure. And anyone can go and pick it up, and you can spread it on your allotment or on your garden, on your vegetable patch, whatever. So we've been doing a few trips backwards and forwards from the stables, just filling the car with horse shit, basically, and then spreading it out on the land. But yeah, we had to come along this road to get to the farm because it's sort of in the middle of nowhere, really. And as we were driving along here, we both said, oh my God, look at all that litter along there. Stuff like this. Can you see that? All this plastic and stuff. All it is one really long bit of plastic. It's fallen off the back of a lorry or a truck or something. But it's such an eyesore, and it really winds you up when you drive past. I'm sure plenty of other people around here notice it when they're driving through here. So I said to Liz, oh, if only we knew someone who could come and pick up all of that litter. Oh yeah, that's us, we'll do that. Hence the expedition this morning, going all the way along here to get it cleaned up. Here we go. So this is my satisfying moment for the day. Getting this big long piece of plastic tape or whatever it is from some packaging, basically. It's probably fallen off the back of a pallet on someone's lorry. And there you go. So there you go, that big bit of plastic and all the bottles and the million McDonald's cups, they're all gone now, and that's transformed that little stretch of the road there. There's another learner plate there, look, from someone's car. It's a magnetic one, the other one was magnetic. See, those magnets aren't quite strong enough. Well, either that or someone's just passed their test. They've ripped it off and they've celebrated by chucking it at the side of the road, but no, it's probably just fallen off the car. People aren't that idiotic, are they? Surely. See if we can see Liz along here yet. Well, I've got a quiet moment on the road here. No. I'd expect to see her around that bend there, but she's not there yet. More heavy glass. Oh, I've got loads of polystyrene here, or styrofoam as you would say across the pond. It's all broken up into tiny little pieces. It's just the worst thing, isn't it? I want to get all of it up, but I just know I can't because it's all buried under this grass here. Still, we'll get what we can. Another big chunk under the hedge here. You've got to be quite careful when you pick it up not to damage it even further, rip it up into even smaller pieces. Vape. Found a couple of vapes this morning. I tend to put those in my pocket so I can recycle them. Otherwise they blow up if you put them in with the normal waste. Lithium batteries and all that. There's actually a ban on disposable vapes now in this country. Can't sell them anymore by law. So to be honest, I haven't really noticed a big difference in the amount we've been finding. I think before the ban came in, people bought up a load of them in bulk. So they're still going for now. I thought that was Liz for a second. There's no Liz yet, but there is a walker coming down the road towards me. So presumably they've just walked past Liz. I can ask them if they've seen her, see how far along she is. Fella was talking on the phone, so I couldn't ask him about Liz. And there is still no sign of her yet. Perhaps we've bitten off more than we can chew on this one. I just checked the time, it's actually 10:30 now. It's been an hour since we started. We've still got quite a ways to go until we meet, I think. There's definitely more stuff than I'd anticipated. I mean, I knew there was a lot, you could see it driving along, but I think it's the amount of stuff under the hedge that I couldn't see to begin with, and then all the massive plastic bottles that I couldn't really crush down. And just the quantity of glass as well. It's really weighing down the bags. It means they fill up so much quicker. And I know I'm not getting every single little piece here. Like I said, I'm leaving some of the little bits of paper, but I am trying to be quite diligent here with the plastic and the metal stuff. So that is definitely slowing me down a bit. The amount of stuff that's been mowed. Or ripped up by the flail when the farmer's come through cutting the hedge. Just made it a bit slower than I'd anticipated. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, I've just seen Liz. Do you know what? I've been looking like an absolute muppet straight down the road there. I'm saying, oh, I can't see her, I can't see her. But she's just round the side here, look. There she is. Hi! We made it! You okay? How many have you done? Yeah, me too. I'll see you soon. I was wondering where she was. I thought she can't be that far away. And of course she was right around the corner that whole time. How funny. I just couldn't see her. She was probably right in the hedge. All right, let's continue along and catch up with her. Oh no, I've just had the crunch. Yeah, that was it. You stand on a bottle through the grass. Oh. Nothing like a can of Monster to start the day, eh? Or a Red Bull, that'll get you going. Actually feeling quite energetic this morning. Had a cup of tea to start the day. You've got to start the day with a cup of tea, haven't you?
Did we start?
We started at just after 9:30.
10:39.
It's 10:39, yeah, so just over an hour in the end.
I knew I'd find you on the bend here.
Yeah. But done well.
Yeah.
Walk back the way we came.
Mm-hmm.
Bound to find more stuff as we go along. And I'll come and pick you up. Right, we're all done on this side of the road now. We just don't have the time today to pick the entire length on the other side of the road and getting down in that ditch. It did look pretty nasty, so that'll have to be a part 2 that we do another day. And these bits of polystyrene, bloody things. And then just making a note of all these spots where we need to stop on the way back to pick up the bags. And I'm still going to have a go at doing some sign cleaning. That should only take me 5 minutes. Oh dear, Ross, you missed a few bits along here, didn't you? Eh? To be fair, sometimes you can't really see these things when you're walking in one direction or when the sun's shining. And then walking the other way, you see it clear as day. I was just asking Liz if she got any honks from any passing traffic, because she's got the sign over there saying volunteer litter pickers, and she's got her high-vis jacket on that says volunteer on the back. I thought a few people might have honked at her to say thank you, but absolutely nothing today. No appreciation. Never mind, that's not what we do it for. As I said, we're doing it to clean up nature, helping the environment, just respecting our local area. Oh, there's a little coffee cup in there. See, couldn't see that from the other side. Just blended in with the rest of the wood. But I could see that black lid from the other direction. Yeah, if you look on the other side of the road there, might come out on the camera. All the bottles and cans. You know what, this has been quite hard work actually today. It's just quite a long distance to walk, carrying all the heavy bags. It's just slow going, like I was saying, picking up all the little bits, but I think we've done a brilliant job there. Quite looking forward to getting in the car and having a look at it as we drive past and just sort of notice the difference. That'll be good. Right, we're back to the start of the video again. I've got some water mixed with washing up liquid. It's quite strong. I've got this cloth and I've got this old broom, and we're just going to see what that does on this village sign up here. I've no idea what I'm doing, never done any street sign cleaning before, but we're going to give it a go. Some people will tell you not to clean road signs because they belong to the council and it's up to the council to clean them, and you could damage them by doing them yourself. Well, the answer to that is there is no way the council is ever cleaning that sign, because look at the state of it. Right, let's see if this does anything. Oh, this thing is rickety as hell. Okay, well, I've had a go at that. It's not great. It is still pretty dirty. It needs a bit of rain, to be honest, to wash the rest of that stuff off. Yeah, you can see the poles in the back are completely shot. So what I'll do is I'll write to the council. Right, well, the corner of this field seems as good a place as any to say, thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll catch you on another litter picking video very soon. Oh. I love this sign. There's one amazing thing that happened on this litter pick that we didn't manage to catch on camera, and that's the fact that Liz found this £10 note at the side of the road. Oh yeah.